What's up, y'all? Alpha Squad in the building.
What's up, Alpha Squad? It's Isreal,
I'm Alicia,
and we Alpha Chronicles.
and we
Oh, and we date
date
girls.
Maybe I should say we, and you say date, and
Okay,
we both say girls.
let's see. Try it.
And we
Date.
girl. We both say girls.
Okay.
And we
Date
girls. Yeah, that's cool. All
Sorry
right,
for that intro.
It's cool. We're working on it. All right, so this video is gonna be about rejection.
It's a little dark. We got the sunset.
So this is Alpha Chronicles at night.
So rejection. So rejection covers a variety of things. But for example, in this type of relationship, we deal with rejection, whether it be silence or pretty much the, how can I put it? Pretty much what we deal with is girls feeling nervous, feeling insecure, not being able to express themselves. So we deal with rejection in that form because we have to be so, we have to pursue, we have to be persistent, consistent. Because even though we're a couple, we're actually, how can you put it?
One.
We're actually one, and we're going after a girl similar to a monogamous, a regular guy is. So we deal with the similar issues. It's just slightly different because of our dynamic situation. Some of these girls don't know how to really talk about this, or don't have nobody else to vent to pertaining to this. So a lot of times when we ask them, like, hey, what's going on, what you think about, they say nothing, or I don't know, or they just stay quiet. And as I mentioned in all the videos, communication is key.
The thing is, we're dealing with girls who are not accustomed to this kind of relationship, so it throws them off guard. And we're dealing with girls who has to still go through life a little bit, so they don't know. So it's like fight or flight. So they just rather flight. They just rather like not even like want to like deal with it because they feel like they're going to be doing something wrong because it's something that they're not accustomed to. That's the girls we're dealing with. We're not dealing really with girls who are already accustomed to this kind of lifestyle, so it's more of a challenge because we're dealing with girls who are accustomed to how their parents told them to think, how their aunties and uncles and brothers and sisters told them, and their friends told them to think. We're dealing with those girls. We're not really dealing with girls who can really think for themselves, so we got to convince them to think for themselves in this kind of relationship because this relationship requires a girl to think for herself, because once we get her, she's gonna have to explain, and they're gonna have something to say because somebody else have something to say all the time.
Well, she don't gotta necessarily explain. Maybe she's gotta because the word explaining means like you have to explain yourself, and we don't want you to take it the wrong way, but when it's family, you kind of gotta...
Well, they're gonna ask questions,
yeah,
so she's gonna have to explain to them.
Yeah. So you're right.
So we're dealing with those girls, so that comes with rejection. And I have an issue with rejection because I'm like the type of person, I'm a cool ass girl, and if you don't want to be my friend because of some bullshit, because you're worried about what everybody else think, then, but I can't be like that, because they could think that we're asking for a lot. We're not asking for a lot. We're not. We're doing the same thing that the boy do. When they get the boy, we're doing the same thing. But it's just different. It's a little different because I'm in the mix. It's not just him pursuing her, it's me too. So you have two people coming at you. So it's understanding. So I have to be more understanding with, me, because I'm just think I'm awesome. Like, girl, why don't you see the awesomeness with me? Just accept that I'm awesome and be my friend, But I had to understand that, looking at her shoes, or what is it? Walking in her shoes, that if someone came to me I don't know how I'll take it either, you know. So I'll probably just flight too, because for again, she has to explain, you know. So, but God willing, we know for sure, I'm gonna manifest it, that we are gonna get a girl who has an open mind, who we convince her to have an open mind, and then eventually she can think for herself and not think and not let everyone else think for her.
Yeah, because in this type of relationship, we have to be persistent. We have to pursue. So we have to text or call. And
I struggle with all that. You know, because I'm blunt, so I want someone to be blunt with me. Like, so don't just ignore me. Let me know what's going on. Like, if you ain't feeling this, let me know, so we won't pursue you. That's all you gotta do. Or you got a boyfriend or whatever, you want to be faithful, then let us know. You know, like, don't just ignore. You know, just tell it like it is. We're adults. We're mature about it. You know, so we won't pursue you. Just tell, don't just leave us on a, you know, don't just be quiet, because then we don't know. That leaves room for, like, okay, is she cool or is she not? Is she cool or is she not? She's just busy. But if you just let us know, like, hey, I'm good, like, I just, you know, I'm worried about what everybody else think and I can't think for myself, then we'll understand that.
because then we could communicate, then we could talk, we could share that, we could overcome that together, and that's going to build our relationship at the same time. As it helps her, it helps us, because it's going to help us all together. Like I said before, we got to be persistent. We got to text, we got to call. And a lot of time, these girls, they don't answer, they don't reply. But it's not because they're upset or they're ignoring us. It's because they don't know how to reply. They don't know how to react. They don't know how everything's going to work out. It's like, they're just, what about this? What about this? What if this? What if this? What if this? What if that? What if that? What if this? What if this? They just keep, and that's like...
And it's our job to convince them to stop saying, what is this, what is that, what is this, what is that. It's our job, you know. But they have to reciprocate. We can't do nothing if she ignoring us. We just gonna move on to the next, you know. And a lot of these girls can know who we are and see us, so it's gonna suck when they see us with somebody, being happy with somebody, when we're pursuing them and they're worried about what other people think. And the other girl just having a good old time with us, just happy as ever, you know, because she got out of her head and just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna try, and then she's fucking happy.
Yeah, because the thing is, how do you know this isn't gonna work out? Just because you imagine it? I mean, that's not really reality. When you imagine something, it's not really reality. You gotta allow us to show you if we're right. Allow us to show you if we're wrong. And like I said, when we be pursuing girls, a lot of times, you know, they're in their heads. They're instead of replying, they rather not reply, and they feel, what, if I don't reply, at least that's okay. But at the same time, if you don't reply, how's that supposed to make us feel? How's that supposed to make us think? You know, we have to interpret you not replying just like a monogamous.
Yeah, we don't want to assume.
Yeah, and we would have to interpret it just like monogamous, and then the monogamous would just, you know, date somebody else. And I mean, if we're pursuing you, it's because we see something in you. And I mean, that's the whole point of pursuing. That's the whole purpose, is, you know, to show you that we want you, make you feel wanted, make you feel appreciated, make you feel respected. And that's what we try and do, and with simple gestures. And I mean, everybody knows how it is. You text somebody, hey, what's up, how are you, how you been, hey, you want to go out, you want to hang out, you want to come through, you want to do this, you want to do that. That's normal. That's normal. And we do the exact same thing. The thing is that in this type of relationship, we deal with more rejection, because we keep saying girls don't know how to express themselves in this type of dynamic. They don't know how to either talk to me pertain to this, or talk to her pertain to this. Or maybe they say one thing on Monday, and then Tuesday they act different.
Yeah,
so then we don't know.
There's a lot of those.
We don't know what's going on Tuesday. So then come Wednesday, we're like trying to figure out, are you acting the way you acted Monday or the way you acted Tuesday? And it's like, you know, it's just, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy, and through communication, it's a lot simpler, because through communication, you could express yourself. We could both express ourselves. All three of us can express ourselves, you know? That's the whole purpose. When the other person knows what it is that's affecting you, or what it is that's in your head, it's easier to move on to the next level. But if not, you stay stagnant. And then at the same time, for us, it's we're kind of in a difficult position because when we're dating, when we're pursuing these girls, recording these girls, if they're hesitant on us and a guy calls them, they'll probably go with the guy because that's simpler to comprehend in their head. That's easier to understand. That's easier for them to, go eat and just have one guy there. Like, that's simple in their head. That just works. But for them to go with both of us, they can't see it like, oh, I'm going out with my friends. They see it like, oh my God, I'm dating them both. How am I supposed to act? How am I supposed do I eat correctly? Do I eat with my left hand? Do I eat with my
They
right
just
hand?
think too much. It's like, bro, it's not even that serious. And I could just, I feel it burning in my brain that people are thinking, well, if you're going through this, why you want this relationship? No, we're going to do what we want, and we want this relationship, and there is a girl out there that's going to open her mind and not care what nobody say. So this is just the struggles that go through it. If that's why we're going to get far in life, that's why we're going to get what we want, because we're not going to let these little rejections stop us. So for all those people who's thinking, well, don't have this kind of relationship, then you won't go through it. Well, fuck you. We are going to have this relationship. So this is what it is. We're going to have to deal with the little girls, the little scary ass girls that don't know how to talk and communicate, which is the thing is you go through things. So move that girl out the way. We're gonna move that girl out the way. Okay, she don't want to talk. We'll move her out the way.
She
She
moves
don't want to
herself
talk.
out the way.
Yeah, so that's all it is. So
Because the other girl's gonna come and see, and she's gonna see what it is that we do offer, and she's gonna reciprocate.
yes,
And that's what
that's
we
all
ask for.
we're getting. So okay. So that's why we're pursuing girls, so we can hurry up and get those girls out the way, or they can move themselves out the way, so we can get what we want. Because we are gonna get what we want. So fuck anybody who's got something to say about that.
Oh, and look, looking fresh. I forgot.
Whatever,
title.
nigga.
Looking fresh.
And we need some girls out there that know how to braid, because I'm tired of doing his hair because he's always fucking complaining.
So back to
Anybody know how to braid, hit me up.
rejection.
This kind of hair.
Back to rejection. So that's what we deal
That's
with.
what we're going through. So
We go through that. We've been going through it. We go through it, and God willing, we'll eventually stop going through it. But that's what we have to deal with.
we will stop going through. We just have to go. Just when, like, the thing is, we go through the same stuff monogamous people go through. They got issues too. They go through the same. Like, it's like we're no different. It's just more people. So we just wanted to put this video out there because we want to show you guys our journey. Because you guys from now and then in the future, you guys are going to see like, dang, they went far. Yes, we came a long way. So that's why we want to put it out there to show our journey, to document our journey, to get what we want, because we're going to get it. Anything else?
So I think that pretty much covered it. I think we just wanted to talk about that, how we got to pursue, and I mean, we have to continue pursuing. I mean, what else can we do? And she has difficulties with that. She has, she struggles with having text, having to, and
I do.
And the thing is, you have to be
like,
continuous.
fuck her then.
But the thing is, as I mentioned
That
earlier,
bitch.
we're like, it's like we're in a race or in a competition with other males that are monogamous, and they're continuously texting, they're calling.
Yeah.
So
they're very persistent.
So if we don't text on Tuesday, best
Somebody
believe
else.
somebody's texting on Tuesday. And what if that Tuesday she just feels like going out? Because women, they fluctuate in their feelings and their emotions.
1 minute.
So y'all think one second one thing, the next second another thing, and it's like, and you expect everybody to know what you're thinking, and without communicating. So that's the kind of stuff we deal with. So we just, like she said, we just want to share this, and don't think that this is easy because she struggles with it. For me,
He's been pursuing girls since he was a teenager or elementary. So I've been pursuing girls for 2 years. So think of that. And don't get it twisted. I just say what's on my mind. But I am a nice person. I'm very lovable. I'm very happy. I'm very all that. And when we're friends, you're gonna like, damn, she's hella cool. Like, I'm a hella cool chick. I just get frustrated, and I just say what's on my mind. I'm not fake. I tell it like it is. and I tell my feelings, and I'm very emotional. So don't get taken aback of the language I use, or I'll be calling people bitches and shit. That's just how I feel at that moment. But if you're in my circle and if you're cool with me and everything, I'm hella cool. I just had to like save myself because I know people probably fucking saying all dumb shit too. But I'm hella cool. Like I'm hella cool. Like I'm a cool ass chick, so don't get it twisted. Like I'm very nice. I'm very mannerable. I know how to act in public. I'm not ghetto. I'm not all that. My family call me white, so what the fuck ever, you know? So I just wanted to say that too.
I do want to add one thing. A thing that sometimes people tend to do, or girls, is like when you're texting them and you're showing them attention, they'll like purposely won't answer or purposely make you wait to try and show like a little
Oh, I get what you're saying.
a little power thing, like a
Yeah.
little control thing.
The pussy power.
And the thing is with that is like it's cool because a girl has to, you know, give herself the respect and everything, but at the same time, since we're in this type of relationship and we don't have the ability to know what you're thinking without you expressing yourself, we look at it like maybe she's not interested, maybe she's confused, maybe she just said yes and she just went along and said, yeah, everything's cool. But then when it's time to hang out or something, like,
Crickets.
yeah, so the thing is with that, you know, you females do tend to do that, use that, you know, that silence as a form of power. And when that happens, since she's a female, she doesn't perceive it as that. So for me as a male, I just get, okay, well, I just got to try harder. Because as I mentioned prior, a lot of women, or a lot of people, but a lot of women build up walls to see who'll tear them down. And that's the thing, like she said in the beginning of this video, we're not pursuing girls who are already open to this, who are already prepped. We're not really pursuing girls who are already, say, bisexual or poly, or have experienced this, or are curious, or been going down the rabbit hole, or been doing research, or are open to it, or are ready for it. We're not dealing with that. We're dealing usually with girls who have never probably heard of it, who have never, they probably just seen it on TV one time, or probably not even that.
The girls who were like, never, I will never, that girl, I will never share. I don't know how people do that. I will never be in a relationship like that. I will never. Those girls. We want the challenge because first you was a virgin. So.
I mean, everyone's a virgin, everyone says no, and somebody
convinced them to say yeah. So,
I mean, if that wasn't true, no children would be born.
Nope.
So babies are still being born. I mean, you go to every hospital.
That's why they have labor and delivery unit.
And that shit popping. The delivery service is popping.
So,
maternity, what is it? The maternity
the
section?
maternity
ward.
I don't know how to talk.
So the thing is that we just wanted to put that out there for people that are going through this, other polyamorous relationships, other couples. Just know that you have to be persistent. You have to be consistent. You're gonna deal with rejection. For me, it's simple because I've been dealing with it since I was a
So
kid.
basically, until you block us, we'll be hitting you up.
I mean, that's if we're interested in you.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, if we're interested in you, we're gonna put the effort like
Yeah.
anything. But if we're not interested, why would we put the effort?
Okay, that is true.
But if we're putting in effort, that means that there's something about you
Yeah.
that intrigues us.
That's worth us pursuing you, and that's worth us trying to convince you to come our way and not be like everybody else and open your mind.
Yeah, because we see something in you and we know we could grow, and we see something in your mentality that we know if we sit down, you know, we could work this out, we could figure this out, we could move up to the next level and build a legacy that we want, build an empire that we're trying to build. That's ultimately what this is about. But we need those type of minds. We need a mind that's able to adapt to things, and a problem-solving mind. And the thing is, you know, a lot of people, instead of trying to solve the problem, they rather sink in the problem or dwell in the problem. And those kind of mentalities, they create too much insecurities, and they create too many doubts, and that creates negativity, and that's stalemate. So because of that reason, we need somebody who can have some kind of expression when it comes to their mentality, just their mental. Because physically, everybody, you know, we're hesitant to talk, but when it comes in our mind, we're thinking in our mind. But if you're able to get that from your mind out in this relationship, We're gonna build. We're gonna get our empire. We're gonna get a lot of stuff. We're gonna manifest, love, wealth, prosperity.
We're gonna show how it works. We're gonna show how loving differently and not just like everybody else works.
So, this was what was the video?
Rejection.
Rejection.
How we deal with rejection.
So this is how we deal with rejection. So if you have any questions, comments, leave them below.
Please subscribe to our channel, share our video.
Thumbs up.
Like our
or
video.
Thumbs down, whatever. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
Yeah, we're gonna have haters.
It's all good.
I told someone that you're gonna have haters till the day you die. So.
And I mean, even if you got constructive criticism, whatever you got.
We offer the constructive. We're new at this. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, but we just started it because we want to do it. We want to get it out there, but we don't know what we're doing. We're just going with it because we have to do it. We have to do it. We have to put it out there because it's a must. So just subscribe, please. Like our video.
And you see, look, it's already nighttime. So
yeah.
This is live.
Yep.
So. Alpha Squad, we appreciate it. We thank you for the views. We gained a lot of opportunities. We gained a lot of already. So things are looking good. So
it's crazy.
Keep supporting us. Keep helping us. And because of y'all, we do this, and we appreciate it. Alpha Squad, we appreciate everything. Alpha Chronicles.
And the Alpha. All right, y'all. Stay up. Peace.